working together with a group of consortium partners, especially the MasterCard Foundation, to roll out a program called Ghana Grows program. Now, Ghana Grows is a mindset shift program where we aim at engaging young people across the nation to see opportunities that exist in agriculture, agribusiness, and ATVET.
Right.
So here we are for the past 3 years, engaging young people, showcasing to them that agriculture is not just about hoe and cutlass. Agriculture, or neither is TVET something that means that it's a very dirty thing that you can do. But actually, agriculture is a viable career or entrepreneurial opportunity that any young person can engage in. Someone who may be a research person with a research background, or somebody with audiovisual background, or someone with marketing background, any person.
So regardless of your background,
you have the production part, you have even the pre-production area where you have the logistics that are needed, you have the production, you have the value addition opportunity, you have the processing, you have the logistics where you can decide that you are doing aggregation of farm produce from different places. You have the marketing, you have processing it into different packaging opportunities, such as whether it's a small bag or it is a huge 500 carton thing. So then it doesn't matter where you choose to play. Once you see the opportunity, you are able, and you have the training or the know-how to play in that space.
So from your interaction with these amazing young people, I mean, what do you think their view of agriculture and agribusiness is now?
So, I mean, it's the beautiful thing is we can definitely, we have a framework where we see where they were before we met them. What challenges they may have been going through, what interventions they got from the roadshow, and then what their framework or what their outlook on life right now is, and therefore going forward, what are we talking about? So for instance, we have different people who may have interacted with the roadshow. Some of them were like, agriculture is not for me. And I like the story of this young, I think is the SSS young lady, who always said, I always thought cutlass hoe was, the farming is hoe and cutlass.
Plants and all that.
Having been exposed to drone technology, having been exposed to no need for hoe because of the kind of technology you use in planting, you show the exposure to drip irrigation and so on and so forth. I can see that I can do it. It's somewhere that I can be very proud to say with my chest out that I have a great career in agribusiness, in TVET. So it's been a very inspiring journey, and we've had the privilege of interacting with presently about 510,000 young people.
That's a huge number. That's over 500,000.
Yes.
I mean, so what are the signs? I mean, have you identified that these young people, there's an increasing number of people who are getting very interested in agriculture and agribusiness? And what are some of the signs, briefly?
So then one of the things that we do is to onboard them. So we have them in our database, showcasing where we met them, which region, which town they are in. We have different programs that we engage the people in. So for instance, you mentioned our program that we have here on a weekly basis. So we have so in addition to the Ejuma that we showcase, or even reverence program, Springboard Virtual University. In addition to that, we have the career clinic, where on a weekly basis we have minimum 200 people tuned in to learn some lesson, whether in how to handle crops, how to add value, how to maybe engage in a new form. We showcase different opportunities to them on a weekly basis. So you can imagine, even if just 200 people tune in for 54 weeks, that means that at least minimum, you'll be able to touch at least 10,000.
Right. And you've been doing this over the years.
We've been doing this over the years, and especially in the past 2.5 years. And apart from that, we do in-person sessions too. So you would have an opportunity to learn hands-on, and depending on which program it is, some of them we are able to give them startup kits. So when they leave the training, it's not that they just had training, but they leave and they are able to start using the knowledge that they acquired, the skills they have been given, they are able to start using and getting money immediately.
Yeah, I mean, because it's first hand, right?
Yes,
first-hand
because when we give you the startup kits, you're one of the privileged ones to get the startup kits. We don't just give you maybe half of the kit. We give you the whole equipment that you would need.
Wow.
Including your raw material. So you need to be able, by the time you leave there, you should be able to produce at least 100, depending on the type of material that you need, 100 things or so on.
Right.
So, for instance, we have this young lady in Akim who said that she was always interested in being an entrepreneur. But anything that she did, she didn't really see anything, viable coming out. So she felt very insecure, not seen, somebody who needed validation. Now, part of the program, we have what we call the girls' clubs. And these are clubs that we have about maximum 30 young people, young girls, and they meet on a weekly basis. And they have a curriculum that we take them through. So they are able to look about communication. They learn about leadership. They talk about self-leadership. They talk about the environment. They talk about different things. They challenge yourself. It's a peer mentoring club, but you have the curriculum that you are going to discuss.
I see.
So by the end of the week, or by the end of the month, you can tell yourself, oh, I actually developed these ideas. We've developed these skills. So when you get the feedback from the girls' club, when you get the feedback from the career clinic, when you get the feedback from the online mentoring the programs that we have, as well as the counseling that we run for every single member. So then we have an association with the Ghana Psychological Association, where they support the young people who have been onboarded onto our program with psychosocial support.
I see. So talking about collaborations, for example, you've done one with you've joined forces with Absa Bank Ghana.
Yes.
I mean, what does this collaboration represent?
One of the things I have found out in this 18-year journey that the SpringBoard Roadshow has been on is the fact that if we give people ideas and we don't give them the opportunity to be also financially independent, it is a limited opportunity.
Right, I agree.
Therefore, financial inclusion is a vital component of the empowerment that we work together with the young people. So we've joined together with ABSA, and they are helping us showcase to young people that financial inclusion is possible. And they've actually developed what I'll call a light version of their banking solutions. So then with just a phone, with just your mobile phone, you can actually open a bank account without having to physically walk
into the bank,
which
deters a lot of young people actually.
And then also you need to come with your papers that identify you, like your light bills and so on and so forth,
reference letter and all that.
and the reference letter. No, you just need your phone. You go to the ABSA website, then you are able to download the Spark account. And you can just open your bank account by yourself.
Right.
All you need is your Ghana card.
Okay, so
then you go.
Mrs. Okran, briefly before you go, I want to find out how can the SpringBoard family and the Ghana Grows participants benefit from this particular partnership?
They just have to go to the either the App Store or the Play Store,
Right.
and then download the Spark account, and then apps by ABSA. and then they walk through the processes. Of course, just make sure that you have your Ghana card with you, and then you are sorted. You are sorted. One touch.
Okay. Briefly before you go, let's talk about the grand finale. Is it, how will it reflect the voices and experiences of young people, women, and persons with disabilities, especially?
I love that question. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful question. So on Saturday, the 22nd of November, we are privileged to be at UPSA, their grand auditorium, Ohene Kunedu Auditorium, and we are having a blast, a jam. If you're a young person and I don't know what you want to do on Saturday morning. Please, from 9 to 12, that's a
Oh, that's perfect, because we're having our weekend show from 7:45 to 9. So right after that, we are heading to
we sort
UPSA.
ourselves there immediately. And then you have at the UPSA auditorium, we're going to have a showcase of opportunities that young people have taken advantage of. So you see young people who are exhibiting what they've been able to do under the Ghana Grows program. You'll find at least 50 exhibitors will be there. We have people who have worked with us or partnered with us, like Limehouse, Miraki Arts, and Miraki Arts is a phenomenal dance and theater group. And they've been very, very the front foot of our Theatre for Change session under the Ghana Grows program. So they'll be kicking us off, and then we would have addresses by different stakeholders. We'll see how the young people have taken advantage of the Ghana Grows program, and they've changed their location.
Right.
Persons with disability who she says very frankly, this is Mary. Mary says that at first I was selling Tom Brown, but they were not buying.
Yeah.
And it was sad because I didn't have enough to take care of myself. But right now, after going through the Ghana Grows Empowering Program, the Empower 360 program, where she got her own mushroom startup kit. Now she is very independent. She's selling her mushroom. She's selling her mushroom infused Tom Brown. She's showing people how to also become mushroom farmers.
And that's one out of many stories.
That is a tiny one out of
many stories.
500,000 stories.
We're gonna hear many more stories. But thank you so much, Mrs. Comfort Okran, for joining us today on Drive Time. We wish you the very, very best on Saturday. It's just a few days away.
So I would encourage everybody, do come there. If you want to have the open your ABSA account, do come with your Ghana card as well, so that you can be helped to open your account on this. And then we'll launch the Young Innovators Awards.
Okay.
And in that Young Innovators Award, 4 young people will be given prizes, awards, and every single one of them would go away with a laptop as well as a 5,000 Ghana prize.
I see.
So, and then we'll have the wow moment for everyone.
The jams.
Charlie, come jam, and when you finish jamming, hopefully you may be one of the people who would get either a phone or a laptop to take away.
I see.
So please don't stay anywhere.
Saturday,
be there live
UPSA,
and collect.
Auditorium.
UPSA, I tell
That's
you.
right. Thank you very much for joining us. We're grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, especially if you're a young folk, please, you've heard from the horse's own mouth, be part of this or be square. We're going for a commercial break. When we're back, Drive Time continues.
It's the Electroland Xmas are picking one my promotion. CD is appreciating and Electroland is offering. Buy Nasco LED TV